Well, hello there, humans, hippies, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and if you're lucky enough indeed to be doing it too. I'm Bushka, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to do a little snippet on Alpenstadt, something about the map that I want to talk about, and then I'm just going to show you an M46 Patton game. It's not even a mastery, it's just a first class, because there was a moment in there that I really liked, and I want to, talk a little bit about that and how you play the tank. But let's get down to business. This is Alpenstadt, and this is the reason I'm making the video. I've talked about this on live stream before, but I want to get it out there to the general populace. The normal setup on a Blitz map is that it is symmetrical. So if you have an overlook spot on one side of the map, the other team has the overlook spot on the other side of the map, right? And never the twain shall meet. Like, you don't get an unfair advantage. The thing with Alpenstadt is there is this area on the northern section of the map overlooking the red spawn area that is completely hidden from any shots in the spawn, as long as you're not incredibly silly, like the waffle tractor's about to be in a second. And yet it constantly spots, you can see that 54, he's lit up the whole time. It constantly spots the position of the red team's mediums. I'm going to show you it in the PTA, and the reason I'm showing you in the PTA is because this is the softest turret that money can buy. This is, if you're not going to die here with this turret, you're not going to die here with anything. I mean, that waffle tractor's not the right tank to be doing this in. And you can see the Scent and the T-54 are both getting lit up consistently here. And you can drive all the way up to here on the on this side and then reverse up. And I watched for that VK to cross over. So, I mean, this isn't even a great example of it. I'm going to show you what it's like in a tank in a second that has an actual turret that you can be a little bit more aggressive in on this spot. And the problem is, that's fine. Like, that's just the game. But there is no corresponding spot for the other team. The other side of that kind of depression or valley in this area of the map is wide open. You can see this is basically, we're going to go up over this hill here, and as we go down the other side, that is the corresponding spot for the opposition, and it is just a big open area. It's not this sharp, jagged corner that's got cover all over it. And what that means is I take a shot going past, that's great, 685, 700 hit points, it is absolutely worth it. Now I'm up here in a very, very tough turreted tier 10 medium tank. I nailed him bad, didn't do any damage, and again, this has a better view range than the Leopard PTA. It's got good gun depression, it's got a strong turret, and I'm just going to literally spot everyone here. Just keep them absolutely drenched, and we're going to win the game because of this spot. The upshot of all this is that the map is not very fair to guys spawning in the southwestern corner if they have a prevalence of mediums and they actually want to play on the medium flank. What you have to do if you spawn on that side is go the opposite side of the map. And I don't know if this is a design flaw or if it's just something that they expect people to figure out on their lonesome, but I would strongly recommend that you do not come out to where this 4202 is if you are planning on actually being involved in the game, because any tank here with a decent turret will just ruin your day. Like, you cannot peek. There is a corresponding TD position. You can see there are two TDs on the very, very north middle of the map on my team, and they are literally chewing apart the mediums here. These mediums cannot push up and do anything. Another medium goes out down into that, like, gully below the 4202, where he's not able to be shot until he actually pushes too far, which is kind of nuts. And you can see they're this position. Just, there used to be a similar disparity on very, very long time ago on a map called Middleburg. You might have heard of Middleburg. Well, the medium flank on Middleburg used to have two very weird positions. One on the lower side of the hill where you could climb up in a medium like a Leopard 1 or an E50M and fire all the way to the top as long as the enemy mediums didn't push right down. And the other one on the high side of the hill where you could just go hull down in a 62A or a T-54 and farm damage deluxe. Like, just farm. And that was another map where it was an asymmetrical kind of situation. And it's a pity because I think this map is a great map, and honestly, you can overcome this but you're in a public game. You don't have the coordination, the teamwork, the tactics going on that you would in a competitive tournament style game, or even with a squad mate or a platoon mate. You're quite often just in a public game, you're on your lonesome, and good luck getting another bunch of guys in a public game to do exactly what you want them to do. It's lunacy to think that it's going to happen. So there you go. That's Alpenstadt, and that's me getting that off my chest. I'm sick of mentioning it on stream. Whenever I spawn over this side of the map, I just go the heavy route now. It's a waste of everyone's time going the medium route if there's a good player on the other side. So let's show you one game before we go, just to get the competitive juices flowing in the M46 Patton. Now, you can see over there's a medium and a light. My big worry here is that the light tank on their team is going to come out, spot us, and their heavies will push this corner as well. So I'm going to be very, very slow to get involved here, and I'm actually going to... I tell our set 7-1, I pressed negative enough. We hit him, but just a critical hit, and because he was like close enough, I'm going to get spotted. Now I see immediately popping on the map, there's a WZ-113. That's a heavy tank. I say negative, because if there's a heavy tank there, that means we are now at least 3-2 against, and that's a WZ-113. That's a lot of heavy tank, and there's the M46, and I should just let M48 rather. I should just let the Cent 7-1 go and leave, but I do try and help. Get one into the WZ-113. He is way too aggressive here. Absolutely too aggressive. There's now 3-on-2. He's getting tunneled and focused. There's no chance I can help him. So I just go. And this is something that I rarely do. Like, did you see how I tried to help that guy? But I then bailed when it was obvious he was going to get cleared. I so often am the guy who tries to help that guy and then stays around, and we just both die and do nothing. So rather than do that, I go absolutely crackerjack. And I love this camo, by the way. I think it matches up really nicely with the pattern. All the way to the corner. Now, they're going to chase me down. They really want a piece of Bushka, which is great. Everyone loves getting a piece of Bushka. There's an IS-7 back here. I'm going to go and find our mate, the IS-7. Clear that waffle. We took one. I'm going to hide behind the IS-7. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Why wouldn't you? Bouncy McBouncerson, thank you very much. Sorry about that IS-7, but I'm just going to hide behind you. And the M48 can have all the fun in the sun he wants. He's going to have to do it with an IS-7. This is a much better way of playing the game, isn't it? Like, we actually use your team. And then the bat chat wants to get involved. Obviously, that's not a great idea. And we're going to get big things into the bat chat. Bat chat looks like he's in a little bit of strife. Bat chat sandwich. Let's have a bat chat sandwich, me and the IS-7. Well, tasty. It's very funny, actually. Bat chat sandwich, LMAO. Good on you, IS-7. FF Atomic, little boy. Good on you, man. Well played. He was very, very helpful for my little M46 Patton there. But there you go. Discretion being the better part of valor is a very, very important skill to learn. Particularly when you're in a wafer-thin Tier 9 medium. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Look forward to talking to you more during the week. There'll be a Tech Tree stream Monday. Remember to subscribe, join the Discord server for fun and frolic, and until next time, stay safe on the battlefield. Bye for now.